Mic's on. That's good. Let me load into this game so we can get that background music going.
I don't know.
Crow.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. What you up to?
Well, I was gonna do a little bit of where the water tastes like wine.
Oh, exciting.
Exciting. So you're welcome to stick around for a little bit of that, and then if you want to do Borderlands.
Yeah, I'm down. I'll hop in on the stream so I can see what's going on.
We had some background. I'm in San Antonio currently.
Oh.
You have some what?
I thought you said I had some background noise. I was confused.
Oh, no. You don't have any background noise. Hey, Kumo.
So what's poppin'?
Not a ton. I got my haircut today.
Fun.
Yeah, I got about 4 inches off. So that looks nice. And then I'm drinking something called a Texas Mimosa, which I think is just champagne and orange cider in a can. It's delicious. I've never seen it before.
Nice.
Akumu, welcome. Congratulations on your successful first date, Akumu. Love to see it.
Congratulations, Akuma.
Alright.
This calls for a celebration.
So for everyone that isn't familiar with Where the Water Tastes Like Wine, this is a non-combat based RPG. We lost a game of cards to the devil who's disguised as a wolf, and now we have to travel the contiguous United States to collect folklore. And some of the stories, Cactus. Are you singing me a song, Margo? Welcome. You held a girl's hand today. I'm very proud of you, Akumo. Everyone here, very proud.
Would you like to hear a Snapple fact?
I would love to. Please tell me it.
Plants, like humans, can run a fever if they are sick.
Oh.
Yeah. That's pretty crazy. I wonder if it's like all plants or like specific plants. My pants can run a fever. Gio's losing his mind right now.
Oh.
Apparently they can. Can trees get sick? I mean, I guess like crops get like plagues and stuff that so that would make sense, but I wouldn't. Never really thought of it being a fever.
Oh, I bought fried chicken. I meant to buy. I could take a train.
I guess in terms of plants, like, you know how like the famine that went through Ireland, or all the Great Potato Famine, I guess that basically was a plant fever that killed off most of the plants, so that makes sense.
I need to go slightly, I want to get to Austin, so I need to go slightly north and east, I think.
Akumu says, also, you know what my English teacher said about my essay draft? She said, this will be an essay draft that I use for the examples in the fire, and I'm so happy. Wait, this will be an essay that I use for the examples in the
future?
Fire.
Do you mean future instead of fire?
I was like, she's gonna throw it in the fire?
It's like, that's aggressive. You could maybe say something to someone about that. Where am I? I think I'm not getting a lot of answers. I need to hop a train somewhere, I think.
I meant the future, I'm not a failure. I mean, I am. Oh no, Akumu, you're not a failure.
Hi, Jess. Hi, Esty.
But not in English.
How's everyone doing this Saturday?
Hello, Just Jess.
So all of my giveaway winners, everything's mailed. So
Rad.
yeah, keep an eye out for that.
That's exciting.
It is exciting. I know where you live, so behave. Yeah. Everybody in the club feeling tired.
Everybody in the club feeling tired. Hell yeah. Trying.
Okay,
I'm just over here learning
Dallas,
about people.
I've already been to Dallas.
Are you in Tejas?
Yeah, look, I'm a giant skeleton wandering the plains.
Are you actually like a giant skeleton? Are you like accurately sized, or is it just like...
People don't seem scared enough of me for me to be accurately sized, but...
This is the first time of me tuning into this game, but I'm really liking it so far. It looks like a lot of walking.
It is a lot of walking. Maybe I can catch a ride.
Catch a ride. Home Depot skeleton.
Good kind of morbid news. I might get my aunt's old car to replace your car. Oh, that is a little bit of morbid news, but I'm sure your aunt would be happy for you to have. Jeez, this chat's been something else the past few days. Home Depot skeleton. Do you know this girl got it? Well, she got white rice, cheese, and sour cream, and a side of beans that she wouldn't eat because they were too spicy. Oh my.
Oh, Kumo. You know, last time I went on a date, the girl didn't want to get anything too spicy because she was worried she would have stomach problems too, so, you know. Me, on the other hand, I was like, load me up. Let me show off my manliness by killing myself with spicy food.
That is an aggressive move.
Yeah, and I regretted
Have
it.
I been to Oklahoma before?
Oklahoma City, ooh, so pretty. It's Route 66. You can get all your kicks on Route 66.
The map.
Do you know what Route 66 goes through? It goes through St. Louis, Joplin, Missouri, Oklahoma City.
Wait, no, I haven't been west of here at all. Jesus. Okay, there's a little eyeball over here, y'all. Let me get my storytelling voice ready. I'm ready. Okay, we're gonna hear a story in Oklahoma City. The waitress at this diner is sharing an outlandish tale with one of her regulars. I heard it from my sister-in-law. It happened to her daughter's friend. It's true. Hey, have you heard this one before? She regales you with a story about the Whitpoor Will watching for death. Halfway through, you realize this is a story of the drunkard lineman, but highly embellished. What do you think about that? It's an interesting tale. Sure is. And true, every word of it. Okay. So, we've reached a point where we've collected so many stories, I don't remember every single one. So I'm unsure about the drunkard lineman. I think that was a Florida tale. Okay, we're hopping a train. Kansas City? Oh, this train is called the Flying Crow.
The Flying Crow! Oh my god. Well, I mean, as opposed to an on-flying crow, because that would be a very unhappy crow.
Yeah. Occasionally there's a crow in this game that talks to me. Nobody beat me up.
I love crows.
We've arrived in Kansas City. There are bubbles galore.
Crows are very excitable and fun animals. They like to have a good time. They can be mischievous sometimes. They can steal things from people. If they're like a pet, they'll give you gifts.
Holding up a quarter. I gotta piss. Will you watch my stuff for a minute?
Sure. Not watch your
Flips
stuff.
you a quarter and hurries off down the road. 5 minutes later, he still hasn't returned, but a whole crowd is marching toward you from the other direction. They start shoving and screaming at you.
Okay.
Nice
Man
quarter.
grabs you by the arm. You working with them? He shows you 6 tiny, bloody teeth in the palm of his hand. My daughter's dying! No matter how you protest, they refuse to believe you or aren't involved in the scam.
I'm getting beat
But
up.
someone puts a flame to the peddler's cart. It suddenly explodes in a shower of foul-smelling cures. Your assailants bolt, leaving you face down in the mud, burning scraps of who knows what raining down.
So much exciting
around
things
you.
happening.
I am both tired and not well.
Peddler with poison wares.
This
I think he just got
church's
poisoned.
doors stand open.
I got poisoned once before and it killed
Wander
me.
in to ask for a glass of
Oh,
water.
he's a church
There's
man.
no preacher.
Oh, he's a
Only
music teacher.
disheveled music teacher and a class of young men picking out bawdy songs on the organ. The group can't hear you over an improvised erotic limerick shouted over an equally indelicate tune.
I want to know what's the song.
Verses escalate in depravity until the music finally
I don't
want
to know what
swells
erotic
and comes
limerick
to the grand
means.
finale.
I'll applaud.
Smiling, the teacher invites you to a seat in the pews. A boy returns with water and cookies. And as you eat, the group
I don't
sings a
like this,
song
man.
about
He's giving me
genitalia
creepy
in a
vibes.
perfect three-part
Yeah, but I
harmony.
got cookies.
Wonderful!
Yeah, but he's having young boys sing about genitalia. I don't like that.
Listen, we've encountered many questionable folk. What's going
Oh,
on?
Kansas City. Friends are great.
You've just been friend zoned to the max. She has a significant other, but she did say that she had a good time and doesn't want to have lunch with me again, so I can't kiss her. But hey, I got a friend, and that's pretty cool. That's okay. We all get friend zoned.
Yeah. I felt that. I'm sorry, I'm very hyper fixated. I'm still thinking about this music teacher who's having little boys sing about their private parts. That's
We're
creeping me
leaving. We're leaving. We're
out.
leaving.
Run far away from Kansas City.
We're going to Oklahoma City now.
Quick, get on the Flying Crow before it's too late.
Huh, look at you.
Quinn!
Well, I didn't know if we'd meet again, but I'm glad we did.
I'm so happy to see you, buddy.
Set yourself down here with me and Cass and Flip. Need a drink of water? Need to warm up?
Oh, there's
Still
voice
trying to see
acting?
much of this country
Yeah.
as I can. Folks I meet
I
are
had the
sometimes kind,
stream muted
sometimes mean,
because
and
I didn't want it
sometimes
to be
still perplex
echoing
me.
your
But
voice.
all of them beats the folks I
Um,
left behind.
I try not to talk when they're reading me things.
How about you?
I just
Seen
thought you were
anyone
having your
interesting since we
chat
last
read
met?
them out loud.
Hey, do you got any really thrilling stories to tell? I'm hankering for one of those.
Little Tom Sawyer. I love the art.
The art is so pretty. Dead boy.
What about a dead boy?
Harboring a
Ain't
so-
life got enough tear-jerkers in it without telling... In the city, the city served to make this... I'm in the mood for...
something funny. Listen.
Another dead person. Oh.
Oh, okay. I gotta find
So-
out.
Is this like the main part gameplay of this? Like, is the point of this game to like get stories?
Yeah,
from
I'm
your
the
travels
Johnny
and share
Appleseed
them?
of American folklore. Is what's going down.
That's rad.
Yeah, it's
Well,
not
isn't
bad.
Johnny Appleseed the Johnny Appleseed of American folklore?
No.
Oh.
How about funny ghosts? Is
I'll
Is the
remember
upstairs
that
neighbor
one.
cute,
A
Marvin?
couple good jokes can get you out of a fix sometimes. Being trapped, caged. You think pride and pretending will bleed folk dry, and then when there ain't nothing left to be proud of,
Like most
hey,
men I've
tell
met
me
in my
one of
life.
those exciting...
okay. What do we think is an exciting story? What does this child think is exciting?
Maybe a story of where he can get some fucking shoes.
Okay. Well, listen. He appears to like it that way.
I'm digging the outfit, minus the lack of shoes. Not me harboring a small crush on
Bill the
neighbors.
cowboy who rode into a storm. Maybe he'll like that one.
All I'm imagining right now
Well, that was a lively tale. Freedom.
Is
Well, that's
Geo.
crossing a country wider than a
Like,
Hey, tell me a funny story.
The upstairs
You seem like
neighbors
you
just
still...
like banging on the walls, like, turn that damn music down. And she was like, communication so hot. I love that.
If only it were that easy. Do I know any more funny stories?
I feel like if I was ever in a situation where I'd probably be the neighbor who has my music up way too loud. I generally already am the neighbor who has their music up way too loud. I like to listen to music.
I don't think he's gonna like any of this. I don't have a funny story for him.
Were you trying to... You want to talk about heaven? Small thing. I want a story that...
Something that scares you? Shit.
He's a very needy child.
Everybody wants to hear so many freaking stories.
Why don't they tell you a story?
Sometimes they do. I've met this kid before.
Well, I sure was a downer. Give me a...
I just realized he had a
Aw,
knife.
heck.
Is he
The night's
threatening you?
over already. I sure enjoyed talking to you, but I
He
gotta
has like
get
a
on.
knife in his hand. Is he like,
I'll see what's
is he like
happening up the
threatening you?
road.
He's like, tell me a
he's just
story.
no, he just has a
I'll
knife.
stab you.
Sometimes I surely do. Folks have been
There's a
chasing the
little
dream
dog.
of tying
He has
it
2
up
dogs.
for so long.
This takes
Now,
place
did
during
not
the
see the
American
lamp.
Dust Bowl.
Maybe America was never meant to be held in your hand like this.
Yes,
So
I
it's a
know
little-
what that is.
Story girl in the telling. Someone beat me up. I'm gonna die.
Oh jeez, well, don't do that.
It wasn't the
It's Route
intent.
66.
Yeah, okay. Let's catch a ride somewhere.
Yes, Gio, we're very curious about your tea.
You T, tell us about your upstairs neighbor. Is it cute? What's going on?
Dude's just from Tennessee. And is he the only 10 you see? It's the most played out line, but I love it. Text me when they're going to be loud. Like the fact that it communicates and gives me the heads up. Astounding. That is pretty hot.
Yes, ride. In the car.
I like how you stick your little thumb out.
Yeah, you gotta hitchhike.
Got to ride in a shopping cart.
We
Big
take a
boy,
little
I
car
haven't
ride.
ridden a shopping cart in a long time. Just realized you're driving straight down the center of the road. This is
Yeah.
dangerous.
Listen, this is not the most dangerous thing the skeleton has done.
Ooh, there's music.
Where are these people gonna let me out?
Slight echo. Oh my bad.
Amarillo! Get your kicks on Route 66. It just earned a trophy.
Haha. I
Haha.
sang that song.
Oh, alright, let's get some more stories up in here.
Armadillos
You
keep
suddenly
digging
become conscious
little
of
holes
something
in my
heavy in the air.
backyard.
The light of the cigarette breaks the darkness. In its glow,
Think of all
you
the
see the face. Something inside you wishes you hadn't. ¿Quieres esto? He rasps. Then, cigarette.
Yeah,
You
cigarette.
pluck the cigarette from his fingers, and suddenly, his whole body starts to dissolve.
Eat the bone meal?
You watch him disintegrate.
It's
until
like
all that
cannibalism.
remains of him is on the floor. A disquieting pile of,
Chat.
well, what would you call
I
it?
mean, it has meal, so it might be good.
I'm gonna eat it.
Eat the
The
bone meal, do it.
bone-meal carcass of the cigarette-smoking stranger isn't nice to eat. After a couple mouthfuls, you move onwards, feeling interestingly.
Did you just eat
better
that
than
man?
before.
Yeah.
Damn. I thought you were just gonna eat like a bowl of bone meal. I didn't think you were gonna eat the man.
No. Yeah. Gotta
Come
commit.
across the
I thought you
genius
said there was no
issue on
violence in this game. You just ate a
playing
person.
no
I said there was
louder
no
than a
combat.
murmur. The
I guess there
blood
was no
to the
combat in that
left
situation.
doesn't sing so much as moan.
I got a frog king to kill. So,
He will teach
I'm jumping on this game called Death's Door where you play as a crow.
Oh.
And I'm gonna also be watching your stream. And listening. I'm gonna be participating in the stream as well.
We dream of his seat in heaven.
Just want to be clear, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going to kill some enemies.
Oh, Prince, in heaven we sing for rapture. We all must perish, our flowers and our names. But the flowers in our Prince's kingdom, they shall not perish, they shall remain. There is a joy there, and there is friendship. You throw him a coin.
That was a good song.
That was a good song. They did a good job.
I keep turning it up for only a moment. Oh, Jesus. So I don't echo.
Thanks for the lurk, Akumo. A long black car growls up in front of this hotel. Out steps a woman in an extravagant hat and coat, followed by a whole crowd of hangers-on. Is she a singer, an actress? You don't recognize her face, but to your surprise, you recognize the story she's telling. In a sharp transatlantic accent, she's telling everyone at her party about a story about the blessed lighthouse sanctuary where souls in love could find respite. It's clearly the story of the two lighthouse keepers, but changed in a few entertaining ways. Isn't that something? Her various followers agree. She pays the driver of the limousine and sleeps into the hotel like a thunderstorm of red velvet. Someone should do a picture about it. All right. Thank you, ma'am.
She was pretty extravagant.
She was pretty extravagant.
Transatlantic. What is that like? I guess that's my area, right?
I think it's more an era than an area, right? It's like a...
I thought... Oh, I don't know.
I don't know for sure.
Chat, please help. Ouch, I just got hit. I'm trying not to fall asleep. Ouch,
can-
ouch, ouch.
You
No, I was
determined to
reading
stay to
the,
the end of the stream? Akumu. There's no need to do that. Get your rest.
Flipping between chat, my game, and your stream is... Ow, I just got killed. Making it difficult for me to not die on this game. That's getting increasingly harder.
Gotta focus up. You smell the campfire before you see it. A young man turns a roast bird on a makeshift spit. Wandering? Yes, so am I. Stay a while. Folks like us gotta share when times are good, right? He shares his lunch. Fresh cooked fowl caught only an hour ago. Thanks, buddy.
Did he just eat a fucking bird?
Yeah.
That son of a bitch. How dare he?
I really wish that crow that talks to me would turn up.
Yeah. If he does, please shout.
You're gonna up
so
my
I
view
know.
count. Akumu, I am not stressed at all about my view count.
I'm stressed.
Okay, well. We're going to Santa Fe.
Santa Fe, just like the music.
Oh.
Stop it.
Things got really dramatic.
Haha.
Let's collect the stories outside of Santa Fe first, then get into Santa Fe.
Oh my god, it's a ghost bird. It's a ghost crow.
Ghost Crow.
Oh my god. I have to free its soul.
Santa
Fuck.
Fe, my old friend, I can't spend my whole life dreaming.
There's
I
a
love it.
rustling in this cactus patch. Down where
Kumu
the
knows what's
spiny
up.
Paddles
Oh,
disappear
there's a
into
dead
the
body.
sand. Something is writhing around. At first, you think it's an antelope, perhaps, fallen among the thorns.
That is a good musical.
Fuck. That shrunken human skull whips
You,
around to stare at you.
You see the news
Uh-oh.
before?
Uh-oh.
God, like talons. They scrabble in the
Consume.
dirt. Before you know it, you're flat
Have
on your
consumed
ass
the
20
flower.
feet away. The nude, withered corpse continues peeling himself out of his shallow grave.
Help me.
He shouts.
Damn cactus grew on my coffin.
Oh, I'll help him.
His fingers are so slight and delicate that you
Honestly, I
can
do like that
scarcely
musical.
believe
I don't
your
know enough of
tugging
that musical
doesn't rip
to
him
say enough
clear
of it.
off. Soon he's free, but too
Oh, dang,
fragile
how do
to
I get up
stand.
there?
Fuck
Oh,
this.
dang it.
He rasps. He buries his head in his hands, his skull hitting
up
his
there.
palms with a papery slap.
I've been cursed 2 times. Once to live forever, but the second time to die. How'd you think the 2 magics fought it out, huh? I'm dead for sure,
Dingus.
and certainly alive. Keep trying to kill myself? Tried getting shot.
He points to the ragged constellation of holes in the side of his head.
Paid someone to chop my head off, but he chickened out.
Y'all,
Maybe
should
I
we try to
can grind
kill this
myself up
undead
and
bee?
I'll just be some kind of thinking dust.
Killed a bee?
Yeah, wouldn't mind that.
I can do it.
He's
Yeah.
clearly delighted.
Why would
He
you do that to
extends
that
one
poor bee?
leg like a dry
What does a
stick
bee
of
ever do to
wood.
you?
Got a knife? No? Rub a stone on it or something.
You oblige, gripping his ankle in one hand and going to town on his toe tips with a
Yeah.
sharp rock in the other.
Kill the
You
dude.
continue for a few
Kuma
minutes in
says.
complete silence.
Please stop.
He finally blurts.
God, this isn't gonna work. I'll forget it. I'll just figure it out myself. Thanks.
He shrugs, an uneven jerk, ending with a crack as the tight skin along his
or
shoulder
not to
splits.
be?
Say, how far to the nearest combine harvester? Think I can get there if I roll up like a hoop snake and let the
We're not
wind
going
push
this
me?
way yet.
Damn. Well, take a hint from me, which is don't
Don't
fuck with a witch or any kind of anybody who does witch stuff.
You beat it toward
Which
the
stuff
horizon,
is that?
glad that you didn't have
Saxon
to compare
Panda.
curses with him.
Aw, thank you guys so much for the
For the
raid.
raid.
Welcome. My name's Queso. Crow's in the voice chat with me, but we are currently playing Where the Water Tastes Like Wine. Let me get a shout out for Taxon real quick.
Well, howdy, friends.
Well, howdy. There we go. You were playing Pokemon Legends of Arceus? Okay.
Arceus.
He's parked his car by the side of the road. A luxurious
That's cool.
black thing.
We'll be doing
Black
this for a little bit
sun
longer and then we'll be
mirrors the
switching to
stars in the sky
what's the name of that
overhead.
game? Borderlands Tiny
Desert
Tina's
dust doesn't seem to
Wonderland,
stick
or it's
to
the
it.
whatever the older
the
one
DLC.
is.
Find the
Panda, how you
guy.
doing, honey? How was your
Low.
stream? Tell me everything.
Retrieving something from the trunk.
Things are ow.
Well, what's it look like I'm doing?
He
Hello,
asks,
Panda.
as though it's obvious.
Panda is another
It
Texan.
doesn't sound
Are you
like
traveling
the
for work
Outlaws
this weekend?
Driving on the road west. He has the cold tones of an educated New Englander.
Big difficulties. Tech difficulties. So you just ended it? Oh man, I'm sorry. That's the worst. That is the worst. You are far from home.
Say that.
He says, idly turning a
Good movie.
brass dial on the side
It does
of the
happen.
eyepiece.
Wasn't really home to me, you know.
Oh,
He searches for the right words, but his answer sounds like it
playing
isn't
like
at all what he meant at
what?
first.
Too much light.
okay.
He says,
It's all the
Well.
damn electric power. Can hardly see the stars anymore. Had to find a place where the night sky is clear.
Okay. There's a story over there. Do I want to hop over there and grab it? If I cross the river, that's a whole other bag of worms. Let's go to Santa Fe.
River to New Jersey. How is this like the whole Americas?
I can answer both of your questions once. Brenda, this game is it's non-combat based. It's an RPG storytelling game. And the whole idea is that this giant skeleton, lost a game of cards to the devil, and my penance is that I have to go across all of the United States collecting stories and then redistributing them in an effort to build folklore on the devil's behalf. And we started out in Maine, and we've made it to New Mexico so far, and it's been a good time. It's very chill. It's very spooky, and the storytelling variety. It's not like a jump scare based game or anything. I highly recommend it though. I have had just an absolute delight with it. Earn money. It is awesome. And this goes on my list. I have a list of games that are good to play in the dark, like at night. Because I don't like playing super bright games at night.
Yeah.
So this and like Kentucky Route Zero are both really good options. Woo, Brenda, thank you so much for the follow.
Don't die me.
Look for work. Okay, no work
Oh.
today. That's
the
fine.
handsome two-story adobe house sits at the corner of two main thoroughfares. A for sale sign tucked into one of its windows.
Caw.
An older man in a shabby suit rushes up to you. Don't go in there, he shouts, waving his arms frantically. That house is haunted.
Most of the places
The
I've been
man
have been haunted.
droops. Well, cursed. My former student built it.
I love a good
I
haunted
taught him
place.
everything about how Santa Fe has its own climate, its own culture. My architecture exists in harmony with nature. And then he snorts. More like a son than a pupil. Or so I thought. I taught him how to work with adobe. I even introduced him to his wife. This is how he repays me? As though our history meant nothing? He scowls at you, wanders off.
Okay. Train station. Where can I go from here? Oh, I don't have enough money to go anywhere right now. Back. I just keep wandering. Okay, leave the city. So we collect all these stories, and then we come across these campsites where we tell the stories to other people. Voiceover for the reading part. There is voiceover for the reading part. Most of it. I don't mind reading. Who is she?
De Dios, stranger. Come, sit with me a little. To rest is a simple remedy, pero es importante. And the first step.
Well, she's the nicest person I've come across.
Everyone needs healing.
Wow.
It has always been this way. Sometimes it's a toothache, and sometimes.
But the voice
more.
acting and the soundtrack for this game are both
Resting the
top
mind
tier.
is
Love it.
difícil.
I really like to read dialogue.
Walking or sitting, running or
I'm kind of a
sleeping.
dork. I like to do
Always
voices.
the mind is working, pensando. Do you have any frightening stories? Have you seen the work of Las Brujas on your
Ma'am, all I see is
travels?
scary shit.
I just saved another lost soul.
Look at you go.
Waiting for the day Pokemon has voice actors. Does the new game not have voice acting in it?
What new
I
game?
thought it did. The new Pokemon game.
Oh.
I thought it did. I know it's like in 3D and like open world, right? Well, I mean, I guess they were always kind of open world.
What a story. Mira mis manos.
Oh, the Frog King.
La fortuna
The
de la
Frog King.
vida.
It
They
does
call
not.
me
That's a
good and bad.
bummer. I definitely would have assumed they had those by now.
Sí, pero con las
Even
brujas
Lego
play
game
with the
has voice
fate
acting nowadays.
of others. I do what I can to set it right.
There is a man in a grave you should talk to.
But tell me,
What is the most frightening thing I've seen? Headless Hesian. Yeah, I like him. Game Freak isn't too
What
big
a
on
good
quality of
story.
license.
like what mi hermano used to tell me as a girl.
Oh, okay. So it needs me to. Oh, I can do
Perhaps.
that. I can do that.
Sickness is like a trap. Una prisión. But tell me a sad story.
Oh, a sad story. I also know sad things.
Let me just tell you my life story real quick.
Triste. It is good to listen to
This
these
this
sad
lady's way easier to
stories.
please than that kid.
Sadness? Claro que sí. I am an old woman.
Quinn's got a knife and an attitude.
My
Out of
husband,
context, that would have sounded awkward.
que Dios lo tenga en la gloria. He died not too long ago of old age.
I feel like I need to go
It
back
is
this
sad
way.
for me,
Nope, I've already done
but
everything
there are
this way.
more sad things at the end of a good life.
Whatever string instrument this is can get it.
Do you have any
I think it's a
friends?
guitar.
The instrument?
Have you seen the work of Las
Instrument
Brujas?
can get it? How? Why? The soundtrack for this game that I'm playing right now is pretty nice too. I'm listening to a cute little lute.
Haunted Mill, operated by Ghost. Sure.
Just didn't want to be wrong, so I went in general.
This grandma is so cute.
What a good story. Like what mi hermano used to tell me as a girl.
What does hermano mean? Do we know?
Thank you for the follow. Hermano? Hermano means brother, I think.
La familia is everything. The world is big too, and
Might be
now?
father?
About hope? Sure.
Brother, okay, yeah. Because padre means, yeah.
corazón. That
Hermano
was a
is
good
brother.
story.
I don't know if I like this. I've had about half of it to drink now, and I'm not convinced. This Texas Mimosa? I don't know. I don't know why it took so long. I knew you were a streamer, but I didn't realize you were a streamer. What am I drinking? I'm drinking Bishop Cider, which is a local brewery, I guess. I don't know if you brew cider, but I don't know what else to say. It's called Texas Mimosa, and it's described as made with Texas oranges and bubbly. So,
Cider, I hardly knew her.
and the tagline is a mimosa of mass appeal.
That
And the
sounds
fruit,
great.
I
like mimosas.
I feel like it almost needs a little bit more champagne, maybe. It's a little sweet.
Do everything with love. Also, you must
That's what they
listen
say
to
about me,
all
too.
what you... You're kind to listen to una vieja talk of nada. Perhaps you want to hear this old woman talk again? I hope so. The road takes me this way, If the journey takes you there, look for me.
Well, she was lovely. How many people am I supposed to be meeting?
All
Okay.
of them.
I don't have... Look at all of these little... Return to Miami?
Miami. Hell yeah. Okay, so that's the beginning. I feel like there's so much I haven't explored, though.
Yeah, I want... Okay, I need to swap out some stories real quick. Specifically, my son's stories.
You have a son?
No, I don't have a son. The tarot card is like a little son.
Oh. Kinda love a good story. So I did everything over here. Pardon me.
I don't... That kid's gonna ask for more funny stories and I don't have any.
I got a pretty good story.
What's your story?
Okay. So there's these three friends, right?
Okay.
And they're on a hike through the woods, and I just got killed. There's these three friends, and they're on a hike through the woods, and they stumble upon this giant puddle of quicksand. And next to that quicksand, there's this big pile of bricks. And so the first guy, he's like, I bet you I can take a brick and sink it the furthest into the quicksand. So he takes a brick, he picks it up, and he throws it, and it kind of just splats right on top, and it just kind of slowly sinks, so it doesn't get very far. Second guy bets he can beat it, so he kind of like underhands it, throws it up in the air, it sinks like 2 feet deeper. And the third guy, he's like, bet I can beat both of you. So he takes the brick, throws it up in the air,
Map.
and it never comes back
Progress?
down.
There's still 6 people I haven't met?
Oh jeez.
Jeez. Okay.
6
Moving
whole
along.
feet. I am getting my butt kicked.
But I did what I call Skyrim dinner tonight, which is like charcuterie, but just the things that I like instead of like for
Nice.
presentation wise. But I went to Trader Joe's and they have this like make your own 6-pack wall, and that's where I try like all the one-offs. Like there was a pecan pie flavor during the holidays. I don't really like that one, but they also had a gingerbread one that was really good.
Nice.
It was more spicy than it was like sweet. There's a story here, and then there's a story in a campground back the other way.
The steady spin of the lasso is hypnotic,
Help me out here.
says the man.
I've been hunting this horse a long time. Extra pair of hands will make sure she doesn't get the better of me. She belonged to someone who wronged me. Butch slipped out of this world before I could square things between us, but damn did he love this horse.
He grins.
Ridiculous.
If she bucks real hard, haul on the rope. Buy me some time.
Oh,
He's dead.
that was
His old crew, though, they're still around. They'll bust a gasket when they see me ride in on his horse.
His hand hovers over the handle.
I'm not gonna let you kill this horse.
Then,
He ignores you or doesn't hear. The lasso loops around the horse's neck on the first throw.
Jesus, that's good, bad.
The rope's in your hands before you reel up.
Drop the
He
rope.
slips, tumbling into the dirt, and narrowly avoids being trampled under her heels. The man rolls to his feet, pulling the knife.
fucking hell. You stupid or just got a death wish.
He almost died again, and he did not. I found it. The final crow that I need to save.
Yeah, I'm not gonna... I feel justified in what I did. The Rio Grande.
I could go for a grande.
Oh, right. My skeleton can whistle.
Are you calling for your horse?
Man, I wish.
Yeah.
Can you imagine how big my horse would have to be, though?
It would probably have to be a pretty big horse, yes. Passage of the dungeons is sealed. Go back to the offices. Cool.
Shiprock. I've never even heard of Shiprock. Alright, y'all, we'll do this little town and then we're gonna switch over to Borderlands.
Love a good Borderland. But, you know what's even cooler? Shiprock.
Shiprock, New Mexico.
You reckon he can make the time?
The
A lot of
old
cowboys
timer
out here.
elbows you as you try to get a
Yeah.
look from the edge of the pen. Thick
No.
dust kicking up from the bronco's hooves. The cowboy's body swings like a reed being whipped
Don't eat
in
me.
the air. doesn't
Kumu's
fall
brother.
quite
Hello,
yet.
Kumu's brother. That's good that you passed out. Everybody needs their sleep. I wouldn't know.
I've been watching this for years.
You can hear him masticate something inside his leathery jaw. Tobacco, probably.
Never know till it's over.
The cowboy's body seems to bend entirely around itself as he sails through the air, propelled by one last buck from the horse.
I would
Lands
frame some of these
back
illustrations
first
in
on
like
the
my home.
sand, with a puff of dust and a pained grin.
Got two good hands in Old Man Calls. A downed tree has flattened his front yard and its porch, too. His two sweaty sons are chopping it into movable pieces. You throw the logs into the old man's cart. At least I can sell it for firewood, he sighs, tossing you some coins. Man, it's hard being an old man out here.
Motor's running, but nobody's driving. Flies buzz the windshield. Beyond the van is a driveway, paved through cut green grass to the top of the hill. There you see a squat, rustic mansion. The sun turns your back damp.
Look at the car.
It's a newer model. You don't recognize it.
Vroom vroom.
Inside, you see food wrappers, bottles of beer, and half a discarded cheeseburger. You come around to the windshield, where something incomprehensible is written in big, sloppy letters. Backwards, as to appear correctly in a mirror. In lipstick, the word piggies. You glance back and forth between the message and your own reflection in the windshield.
Somebody's attacked me again.
And on the latter glance,
Akumu is finally
you
custom.
see a large figure
Kubro.
hovering behind you. Then you feel something hard.
Good.
Then you
Get some
see
sleep.
nothing. You awake, face down in the crisp green grass. The back of your neck tender with sunburn. Your head still tender from the blow.
Wow, that sucked. Hear a story. I'm ready. A tiny motor mouth is eagerly sharing the details of a strange tale with her brother as they loiter outside the store. The boy listens raptly, eyes growing larger, mouth hanging open like a fish. She's telling him about the witch who drinks the blood of travelers in New Orleans. You try to hide your surprise. It's the story of the woman selling gree-gree in New Orleans. The version the girl must have heard is embellished, to say the least, but hey, it's a good story.
Yes.
Alright, this is our last activity of the night in this game. We're gonna make camp with this person, whoever it is. Damien
Couple of cowboys need to cuddle in
Halani.
the cold
Good evening,
winter.
Chickus, my friend.
Native American, okay.
Come, let me show you how to sprinkle corn pollen. First, reach into the medicine pouch and pinch the tahadini. Then sprinkle it on top of your
Yes,
forehead
that
to
is what we're
ask
playing
for
next.
Wisdom.
Texan.
Touch the
We played some last night on
tahadini
stream,
to your tongue
and we'll
to
be
bless
doing
your
it again in,
voice,
I don't know,
and
the next 5 minutes or so.
sprinkle the remainder to bless and guide the path before you.
I'm going to find a quick save. I probably should just stop here.
With beauty may I walk. With beauty before me may I walk. With beauty behind me may I walk. With beauty above me may I walk. With beauty all around me may I walk. Chickus, my friend, can you tell me a story
Yes,
that
that is
looks
what we're
to the
playing right
future
now.
with hope?
Texas Panda. Texan Panda.
Hope. Hope.
How's Drippy Billy?
I don't know, he might like this one.
I do not think what
Oh, he didn't.
brings joy. The mother who nurtures corn and fertility in her soil? Chickus, my friend, tell me a funny story. I am sure you hear many on the road.
Funny. Alright. Where's that ghost in the... There we go.
It's good to laugh. Chi Shishali, my grandfather,
What character are
pulled
you
me
playing,
aside
Panda?
one day and told me one of his premonitions. One day the Bilakanas will come, and they will try to convert you into their world of religion and education. They will claim our ways are wicked and evil, but you know the strength of our culture and our traditional medicine. It is in the language. It is inside you. In spite of the forewarning, nothing can quite prepare you for the reality of certain preposterous suspicions. Chickus, my friend, can you tell me a story?
That brings strength?
I'm hopping on right now.
Okay. Strength. A story that brings strength.
Tell them the story of the children's. I'm just playing.
Oh, you're just playing Commando?
I've played Borderlands before. Yeah, it's cool. Commando's a good all-round character, especially if you're playing solo. The Borderlands isn't really a game that's meant to be played by yourself, because it's hard to play without people. It gets a lot harder, at least.
The Dingle are like that too. Strong in the face of it. One
The Assassin
must
is
not
fun.
lose
I'm
whatever you
playing
are
Reed,
within the circumference
the
of the
Psycho.
force.
She's
Chickus,
playing,
my friend. Can you tell me
Maya,
a
the
story
Psycho, I
that
think
brings
it's Maya.
strength to those who hear it? That was a good story. It pleases me to hear about people taking strength from each other, or from the land, or from themselves. Choice. If we are to survive, the only option we have is to continue down the pollen path. Even in the face of drought, disease, or the encroaching Bilaganas, white people, and their childish ways.
I have like all of my skill points into my turret because I'm booty at aiming.
Chickas, my friend, I need to
I,
laugh. Can you tell me such
I
a
have
story?
leaned heavy into the more cleric portions. What did they want? She wants a funny story. I don't think I have a funny story. Quinn's Adventures.
That one made me smile. Chickas, remind me to bring back some flour from the trading post for Chikahihi, my daughter, so she can make fry bread for the medicine woman.
She will be coming next week, and we must prepare to host her and her son while she provides protection services. Ah, the sun is rising. I must leave soon. Tomorrow's journey is this way.
You were going to give Borderlands when I get my new PC? That makes sense. They're coming up with a full version of this Dragon Keep
Another night
thing.
Done. But think,
Yeah,
what does one
basically,
take
it's like
with
a
him
whole
after a
new
day in
game.
this world? Some
Instead of,
nights I
like,
lay
playing-
staring
instead
at
of it
the
being
hole
DLC
atop the
for
hookah,
Borderlands, it's
where
like,
I watch the stars, always a
game,
feeling
new
of gratitude
characters,
for what surrounds me. What are you thankful
new
for?
original adventure.
Where do you come from?
Okay, we met a new
Not
person.
set in the Borderlands universe.
Okay, that's
But,
not
like,
bad.
also-
Progress? I don't know.
Bunkers and badasses. Playing.
Still 5 more people to meet. I've watched the trailer, and Baby Metal was the band that they chose for the trailer. Alright guys. Are you gonna send me an invite, Crow?
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
Brenda, thanks so much for dropping by. Really appreciate you being here. We are gonna switch over to Borderlands now, which means the stream may end momentarily, but just stick around in the chat and then refresh when you hear my voice. And we'll be ready to rock and roll. So we'll see you guys in a minute.
See you soon.